Hi, Claudia. I'm so excited to be speaking to you today. It's like I've been watching you on Masterchef, and you are kicking ass, girl.
I hope so.
Now tell me, I have to know what it's like working with these three amazing chefs.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? It's seriously like the most surreal experience, because I think like every time I would walk out into the MasterChef kitchen, I'm like, this is like real, like this is really happening right now. I mean, they are so talented, so amazing, and I think like what everyone always wants to know, right, is like Gordon. Like, is Gordon like really like that mean? And you know what though, like he is one of the most amazing people with the biggest hearts. He's just so passionate that I think it just like boils his blood when things aren't going the way that they should be, and his expectations are just like this high of us. He's like a parent, you know, where like they expect the best of you, and they're like, I expect the best of you, and if you don't give me that, you're gonna be in trouble.
There's also another layer of all the colorful, like the contestants.
Yes.
Tommy, like everybody's just so like colorful.
Yes.
What's it like been working with them, and how has it been since you guys are together so long? Is there like friendships that you've made, or you know, maybe somebody that you're more competitive with?
Yeah. You know, I think that for me, and being a fan of the show, I've seen like season after season, and I think that this is by far one of the best casts. Not to say anything about any of the past, you know, seasons or whatever, but this group of contestants was so colorful, so different. But yes, such amazing people. Everyone is so very different, but yet we all are joined by that love for food, right? I've made some really great friendships. I would be lying to you if I didn't. Tommy, you mentioned Tommy. Tommy and Roger, his husband, are just some of the most amazing, incredible human beings. My best friend from the show is Amanda, who of course is Muslim and Lebanese, and just like, but one of like the most down to earth people ever. She's like, I'm from Detroit. She's just such an amazing person. Yeah.
What has been your favorite dish that you've made on there so far?
That's hard, because I think I've made some pretty good dishes, and so I don't know. I think I really am a fan of the arroz con leche molotes, which are like the little arancini ball type deal. Mm-hmm. Those were really fun, and I was really glad to see how well received they were, because it's something that's just so rustic and so simple, but yet elevated to something that was really MasterChef worthy.
Sometimes they try to trip you guys up by either picking a savory or a sweet, and you really don't. I don't really feel like you cower at either one of them.
Yeah.
Do you have one that you prefer the most?
I think that I definitely prefer savory the most. I'm a savory cook for the most part, but I think that where I've been able to shine has definitely been on the sweeter end. I think everyone really expects me to be a savory cook because it's Mexican food, but I'm like, hey, you're not ready for this.
Now, I know that you're going to go to the top. If you had your choice in making a dish that's going to be the one that's going to win you the title of champion of MasterChef Season 6, what would you make?
Wow, that's a great question. I think when I originally left to go on the show and thought, what would I make them? I initially thought I would make something very much Mazatlan. So I'd probably stick to some kind of fish or some kind of seafood, because I want to stick to my roots and I want to make sure that it's me on a plate.
Now, something that I love about you is that you always put your Latina-ness out there. And you know, there's everybody different, representing different countries and different everything. Why is it so important for you to represent your Latina heritage?
Yeah, you know, I think that it's really, really important because of the fact pretty much that Latinos are such a viable part of the community. They are an exponentially growing community in the United States and really across the world. And so if I have the opportunity to really change how people perceive Mexican food as such a street food and cheap food, and really show them that there are some really deep heritage and some real big flavors back there that really can be elevated into something that is MasterChef worthy, for example, what more beautiful thing can you do?
Awesome. And for my last question, what are you going to do after MasterChef?
I would love to open a restaurant and write a cookbook. Similar to what, the grand prize would be. And if it happens, wonderful. If it doesn't, we'll obviously see. But regardless of what happens on the show, I plan on making a cookbook, and I definitely plan on opening a Mexican restaurant.
Girl, don't put that negativity in there. You know it's positive. Gordon Ramsay has your back. You're getting that cookbook.
Thank you.
Here's Gordon. It's happening. It's happening. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.